Once you have completed several of your fair pictures, it's time to go in and create a collage or a collection of these different images and put them all into one image. And so the first step of that is to find some type of a background upon which you can place all of your images. So for this demo here, I'm just going to use this picture of the candy factory concession that was over at the fair, and I'm going to layer all of these completed pictures on top of that. And so what you're going to do, and I'm streamlining this a little bit because I've already resized them, but what you're going to do is grab those pictures and then you're going to start layering them on top. And so my first one is right here with Ms. Andrade, and the other thing I did is that I named these. So I'm going to double click there, and so I'll put her name here. Like so, and that way when I want to go through and work on a particular layer, I don't just have layers 1 through 5 here. I've got the actual name, so I know who I want to work on. So the next picture comes in, then I put Grace in there. And so what's important is that you want to make sure that you overlap, because we're going to be erasing through all of these pictures. And if we happen to erase through a picture, to avoid erasing through to just a white background, that's why we put this background layer of the candy shop here. But you also want to overlap all of these different images here so that when you go in with that eraser tool, you have something to erase to and to give you some flexibility as to how you want this final image to look. So I've got Grace here, and then I've got a picture of Nadine and her friends down the lower right, and we got Hoppy down here, and notice the amount of overlap, quite a bit, and that's okay because we're going to get rid of a lot of this. And then the last one is I had a space up here in the corner, so I found a picture that would fit in there of Gus talking on the radio and parking cars. So that's the first step. So go ahead and get a background and then find about 5 pictures or more that you want to layer on top of that background image. And then we can go in and talk about arranging them and using the eraser tool to start creating our final collage.